Hi guys, Miss Daniels here. I'm going to go over your extended learning journal or your NTI work for these first 5 days. So when you look at your packet, you pull it straight out of the manila envelope. This is what you see. This is just a quick message from Dr. Ross. And here's a little bit about the breakdown of each day, like what you should be spending time on, what it should look like. Basically, it's an hour and a half to 2 hours of work each day for math and for reading. The journal prompts are incorporated into both of those. And then we have a fun activity, the self-help skills down here at the bottom that we'll go over at the end. And we have some science activities at the back of the packet, and also see your weekly email because Miss Witt will be available for hours for help with that and that. So this is basically just a checklist to help you go through each section and then initial at the end. So first day, you'll have math activity and a journal, Happy Numbers, which is the computer program that we're asking you to use, a reading assignment and a journal, and then Laleo, which is the reading program that we're asking you to use, and then there's just that 5 to 10 minutes of self-help skills. Then you would initial here, and you'll go through and do each of those each day. This week you'll only be doing day 1 through day 5. This is just more of a breakdown of each activity that you're going to be doing. So here is all of the assignment parts that you're going to be completing day 1. Up here, this is more teachery stuff. It's just the standard that it covers and then what our main goal is. So what our objective for the first day of math is counting to 100, and then these are the pieces and parts of the activities that you'll be doing to help work towards that goal. So there are several days for math and several days for ELA, and I'm going to be referring to those as we go through our video today. And then this is the self-help grid that we will talk about at the end of the video. Okay, so we've broken it down. It should be pretty easy for you to see going through by day. So this is day 1. Day 1 with ELA is you are going to be working on character setting and major events. So easy, you just need to cut the pictures out and place them in either the character section or the setting section. And your kids should be pretty familiar with this already. Side note, if you guys do need scissors, glue, crowns, anything like that, please let your teachers know and we can get that to you this week sometime. All right, so here is the first journal entry for reading. You're going to be doing the prompt. It's, again, listed on your assignment sheet, but you're going to be writing a sentence about what you like to do at recess. At recess, I like to... All right, here is your first math activity. Like I said, you're going to be covering I Can Count to 100. There are several videos that we want you to watch. We have already placed those in our YouTube channel. You can do those. You can do other counting to 100 videos that you like, but then the end goal is for you to write in numbers from 1 all the way to 100 in this number chart. Your journal entry for today is again listed down here at the bottom on your math assignments. It is draw 10 cats, draw 5 of the cats with tails and the other cats without tails. How many cats do not have tails? So after they finish drawing the picture, we'd like them to answer in a complete sentence, blank cats don't have tails. All right. And then you would choose a self-help skill to do as well as your Laleo and Happy Numbers. Day 2. We have given you the pages for a book called All About Penguins. This is a level C book, so it is a little bit hard for an average kindergarten student to read, so you'll probably have to help them with that. But you're going to read through that story. And then use this graphic organizer to help the students to come up with the central idea and key details. The central idea is basically what the whole text is about, and key details are fun facts that they learned about that central idea. Here's your second day reading journal, and the prompt is, my best friend is blank, and we'd like you to use because. All right, here is your math activity. A cut and paste again, fill in the numbers that are missing and trace all numbers. Your math prompt for today, Tad had a set of kites. He has one more than his friend Ben. Ben has 7 kites. How many kites does Tad have? So I'm going to stop reading the journal prompts at this point. You know where they are, but I did want to mention for you to please let the students complete as much of this on their own as you can. We really want to encourage them. It doesn't have to be spelled correctly. It doesn't have to be perfectly formed, but we want them to try as much as they can on their own. All right, day 3. The first thing we're going to do is a spin and color. So it suggests you to use a paper clip and a pen. You can just hold the paper clip in place, spin it around, and well, my paper clip landed on characters, which is red. So I'm going to find a character and I'm going to color it in red. Another material you could use for this would be a fidget spinner. Here's your reading journal entry. Here is your math activity for the day. Go ahead and start at 1 and fill in each number in all the boxes. Here's your math prompt paper. All right, we are already on day 4. All right, day 4, you have 2 stories that you are going to put together today, and it's called Country Animals and City Animals. These are level E. These are above your child's reading level, so you will have to help them. After you read through each of those books, you are going to fill in this Venn diagram. You're going to put the titles here, talk about how each book is different, and then how each book is the same. Here is your reading day 4 journal prompt paper and your math. Now, today we're starting with subtraction, and we want your child to try to use some different strategies that we have talked about in the classroom. So some of the strategies that would be most applicable at home would be using your fingers, drawing a picture, and manipulatives. This one actually already has the pictures for you, and it's asking you to use the cross-out method. So 4 minus 2. There's already 4. We would cross out 2. Now, then they would see how many are left for the answer. If that's not helping them, if they're not doing a very good job there, you can use fingers. 4, take away 2, 1, 2, how many is left? Now, manipulatives is just a fancy way of talking about objects. You could get 4 pennies, have them take away 2 pennies, how many is left? And then you have your math journal paper. Here's day 5. Now, on day 5, you guys are going to be watching videos. Again, that's already set up for you in our YouTube channel. You're going to be watching all about koalas for kids. After you finish that, you are going to write the topic up here, draw a main picture, and then they should illustrate and write 3 facts that they learned about koalas from their video. Here is their journal writing prompt paper. And then again, addition. We just did subtraction, so now we're gonna do addition. Same strategies. You can use your fingers, you can draw pictures and cross out, or not cross out because we're doing addition, but you can draw pictures, or you can use manipulatives. 5 plus 2, 5 fingers, 2 fingers. How many fingers altogether? You can draw pictures to help, or you can use 5 pennies, add 2 more pennies. How many pennies do you have? Write the answers in the circle. Lastly, you have your journal prompt for day 5. All right, and that is all that we are going to do in this video. Guys, please don't forget to do your self-help skills each day. These are really easy little tasks that we want to build independence, even though they're not at school. So, you know, might set the table or water some plants or feed the pets, or really we need to work on learning to tie those shoes. So if you could just work on maybe one of those skills a day, that would be great. Also, please don't forget to do your 2 programs. We don't use MobyMax in kindergarten. We do use Happy Numbers and Laleo. If you have any questions about how to log into those, please let your teachers know and they can help further. All right. I hope you guys have a great week. Please know that we miss and love each and every one of you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.